alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. The Lions giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do. Dynamite so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Dynamite. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Lions impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Good, solid overhand left. Final 10 seconds of round number one. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. And we come to the end of round number one. Dynamite's doing something that I often question, and that's a fighter going out there as that round comes to an end. Once again, just being able to say he didn't put forth enough effort. Why?
Because it's a mental game, Joe, and it's about confidence. And right now, he does not have the confidence to go forth and do those things. Even though you and me are looking and we see the opportunities there, he doesn't see them. He doesn't feel them.
Here we go. Round two is underway. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Blocks that punch. Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Look at this. Another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
What a demolishing hook by the Lion.
Good work!
Scores with the uppercut. The Lion's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And yet another big shot comes in. That is a big, big punch that just put him down.
And right now he's thinking about whether or not he wants to do this as a living.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
That's it. That's it.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Solid hook. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big, big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Dynamite's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round.
That's it, just like that. Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Showing you some defense there with the block.
Beat him in a punch. One, two. 1, 2.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Nice work, nice work.
A little head hunting with the right.
You got this one.
The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night.
A harsh left hand by the Lions. What a big shot. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Relax, relax, shake it out, shake it out. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there, right? Move. Come on, breathe.
You have to double the jab, all right? Look, he's timing you. Every time you come in, I want to see that double jab. Double jab right, okay? I want you to bang the head and...
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out as we start round number 4. The Lions up 2 rounds to 1. But keep in mind, they've already traded knockdowns.
Yeah, and his opponent knows that. He knows he can hurt him, and there's always hope, there's always incentive to get after him.
Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Halfway through this round here. He missed with that headshot.
1, 2. 1, 2.
The Lions done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. And he just holds on there.
1, 2. Keep moving.
Nice.
Solid shot, the overhand left. Dynamite's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. The Lions' right hand working well that time. He scored well. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. A good block. The Lions able to land a good, solid left hand. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Relax.
Oh. Nice.
That's a big, big shot he just scored with.
And why did he score? Because he created range, created distance, created a hole, and he filled that hole.
Back to the body.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Solid late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
uppercut and finish with a hook.
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time, okay? You got that? You're only giving me one jab at a time.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
The Lions keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Dynamite's crushed by a huge uppercut. Missed the body shot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. Halfway through round 6.
Jump on him. Nice. Guard your head.
And now he scores with that left to the body. Missed the target. And banging away he goes. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
There you go.
That's what I want to see.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And that does it for this round. The Lions well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Winning this fight.
And we are underway with the second half of this fight. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
You got this one.
Work the body, kid.
Targeting that overhand left. Good flush shot upstairs. Sound defense. Good block that time by Dynamite.
That's it, just like that.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. The Lions clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
Keep working the body.
Right to the belt line. The Lions getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Let it go. 1-2. 1-2.
Body shot lands. It was the right. The Lions left, landing well. And round 7 comes to an end.
What you doing? Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight. It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head and knock him out.
If you're standing straight up, move that body. You need to move that body more.
The Lions enjoying a big lead on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 8. He has dominated this fight, Teddy. What advice would you be giving him if you were in charge of that corner?
Well, I would tell him, look, I don't want to go into a prevent defense because we see the football teams, they do that. The other team suddenly marches down the field when they couldn't go down the field. But keep your defense good. Make sure you stay alert. Don't make any mistakes. You know, keep the offense going because that's what's keeping them in control. That's what's keeping them from coming down the field, so to speak. But stay alert. Make no mistakes.
He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
The Lions left now getting into the mix.
Hook! Hook!
He comes with the straight right hand. Right to the body. How about that left hand? He didn't see that left hand, and it got to a big shot there. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
What a difference from corner to corner as he sits on his stool. He knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
Come on, breathe deeply. Inhale. Get some air in your lungs, all right? You're fighting his game plan. Box intelligently for me, all right? Come on. You're more intelligent than this. Let's go. Let's go.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore...
Did you see that? Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. The Lions' opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.